Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you play a song by the Supremes called Keep Me Hanging On. And this is a little weird. If you want to play along with the recording, you'll have to tune down a half step. So you want to go to the tuners and loosen them up just a little bit to get to E flat, B flat, G flat, D flat, A flat, and E flat. But we're just going to do this lesson in standard tuning. And it starts off with this cool little hit actually around an A note. And you could kind of use that second fret on the G string, kind of working the A notes. Or you could play the high E on the 5th fret as kind of an A note. Or if you wanted to strum through that, you could use an A major chord. And when we play A major, first finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, it sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then on that intro, actually, it's all kind of a vamp around the A, and you may want to kind of work downs. Actually, kind of an 8 down count idea could be cool. And I'm doing a little bit of muting on that, so I'm kind of laying my hand down just a little bit on the saddle to make it a little bit muted. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So you have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Or a cool variation could be a down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So down, up, down, up, down, A, A. And then from that intro, we'll be going into our main chorus. So we start out on the A major, but then we go to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now on your Gs, it can be kind of cool to go third finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E string 3rd, and use that for your G major. And then from the G, we end up going to an F major chord. We'll talk about an easy way to play this. But if you know the bar F, you do your first finger across the entire 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now a good substitute for that can be an F major 7, where you do first finger on the B string 1st, second finger on the G string 2nd, third finger on the D string 3rd. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, it sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And we end up repeating that progression 3 times for our chorus. So we got kind of the A, G, G, F. Or you could use the down, down, up, up, down, up. A, G, G, F. Or you could try the down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Our verse progression, and we start off on a B flat major chord, but you'll hear a C in the bass. So this is a little weird. You could play just a B flat chord, and a really easy B flat if you're just starting out is to do first finger on the high E 1st fret, third finger on the G string 3rd fret, pinky on the B string 3rd fret, and if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a B flat major chord. Now you may also want to kind of take the second finger and kind of get a little generous and add it on the D string 3rd. Or you could work it as kind of a 1st fret bar, third finger over the D, G, and B, kind of a double bar idea. Or, because that C note is in the bass, which is actually kind of on the A string on the 3rd fret, you may want to kind of just try and kind of get a finger over the A to the B string on the 3rd fret. It's kind of that B flat chord with the C in the bass, kind of B flat / C is what we would call that. And then from the B flat, we go to an F major chord, and then we go to a C major chord. Play C major. First finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, third finger on the A string 3rd fret, and if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now while you're on C's in general, it can be kind of cool to lift off the first finger, make that a C major 7, or you could take the pinky and add it on the D string 3rd and make it a C major 9. Or another way to play C major 9 is to do first finger on the D 2nd, second finger on the A 3rd, third finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. Kind of work that for the C. And then from the C major, we'll be going back to our B flat. So we got kind of that B flat, F, C. And we end up doing that progression kind of twice through our verse. And then at the very end, there's kind of this cool tag where we go back to G major, then we do another G, but then we go to an E major chord, and we play E major, First finger goes to the G on the 1st fret, second finger on the A string 2nd fret, and third finger on the D string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about lifting off the 3rd finger and making that an E7 chord, or you could add in the pinky on the B string 3rd and work that as an E7 chord. So through that whole verse part, you'd have kind of that B flat, B flat, and then F, C, B flat, B flat, F, C, and then G, and then E7. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, or the down, up, down, up, up, you're throwing a bass for the chord. So on the A, you'd have the A for the bass. On the G, you'd have low E for the bass. On the F bar, you'd have low E for the bass. On the F major 7, you'd have D for the bass. On the B flat bar, you'd normally have the A string bass. But if you kind of dig it on, kind of adding in that 3rd fret on the A string for your bass to make the B flat / C, kind of work that way. And then on the C we'd have the A bass, on the G we'd have low E for the bass, and on the E we'd have low E for the bass. So we try that next chorus with bass notes. We'd have the A, G, there, then we kind of go into like a little bridge part that's a lot like our verse. So we end up back on our B flat, B flat, F, C, B flat, then C bass, and then F, and then A. And then from there, then we'll be going back into our chorus part. Now, if you know other licks around back into our chorus part. Now, if you know other licks around these chords too, feel free to kind of take this lesson and kind of embellish it any way you want to. So if you know other licks around these chords, it can be kind of cool to kind of mix it up and kind of see what you can say with it with the guitar too. You end up kind of repeating that A, G, G, F 4 times. On that chorus, it's kind of like a little extended chorus. Into kind of our main verse idea, kind of B flat / C, B flat / C, and then F, C, B flat, F, C, G, G, E. And from there, then we go into our outro part. It's a lot like our chorus, and we actually kind of have some hits at the very end. So we end up with kind of that A, G, G, F 4 times. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Keep Me Hanging On by the Supremes. So good luck.